Ghana has already attracted wide global backing for its landmark resolution and will call for the transatlantic slave trade to be formally recognized as a crime against humanity. President John Mahama, who serves as the African Union's champion for reparations, is leading the initiative. Who supports and who opposes the resolution? The 54-member African Union, CARICOM, and Brazil are among the key supporters. The U.S. Congressional Black Caucus, the global group of experts on reparations,
might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back on this video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So check this out, y'all. In this video, we going over how the Congressional Black Caucus has just came to an agreement with Ghana and the UN on slave trade resolution without letting us know here in America what's going on. You know, we're pushing and going to different hearings and voicing our opinions on reparation, and they go try to backdoor, and they thought this wasn't going to get a lot of play, but I found it out. I found it up, and they doing back deals with the UN. You can't make this stuff up. Now, and y'all know, make sure y'all check out I'm gonna leave that in the description, the petition to ban the CBC, because they don't do anything as far as caring about what the people here in America want and policies that we pushing. We always got to find out, shockingly, on some stuff that they're doing, and it doesn't even align with us. So make sure y'all hit that petition in the description so we can get them up out of here and form our own union. Okay, so check this out. This is the agreement that they just have, and you see somebody from Ghana. We're gonna go over this, but it says Congressional Black Caucus backs Ghana's slave trade resolution. Now, on this channel, you guys know that we always talk about how we feel like the United Nations is still complicit against us, just like the Democrat Party and the Republican Party, any other politicians. Okay, the politics, they act similar, okay, on the same playing field. They all, you know, everything's rigged. So it says Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, who cares? The Minister of Foreign Affairs has disclosed that the Congressional Black Caucus of the U.S. has thrown its full support behind Ghana's planned United Nations resolution seeking to declare the transatlantic slave trade a crime against humanity. This comes after President John Dramani Mahama indicated that he will table a historic resolution at the United Nations General Assembly seeking to declare the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity on March 25, 2026. Now, some people seeing this and they like, this is something good, but this is why we have to have independent media. This is deterring us from what we're trying to do here in America. I'm talking about FBA, as far as getting our land back. This narrative is going to say that we actually are from Ghana or from Africa and we don't have land here. So this is a kind of way I feel like they can alleviate the land part with us. And we're trying to say land, we need some tangibles. And this leaves out, I think this deal, what they're doing with the UN, is not in our best interest. Okay? It says here, this endorsement from the conscience of Congress is most cherished and deeply appreciated. So why would they? What are you appreciative for? Are we sending money to you guys for this? It seems like it's something more behind that appreciation. If y'all could peep that.
Ghana has already attracted wide global backing for its landmark resolution, which will be represented at the United Nations on Wednesday, and will call for the transatlantic slave trade to be formally recognized as a crime against humanity. President John Mahama, who serves as the African Union's champion for reparations, is leading the initiative. Who supports and who opposes the resolution? The 54-member African Union, CARICOM, and Brazil are among the key supporters. The U.S. Congressional Black Caucus, the global group of experts on reparations, and several civil society groups have also declared their backing. But both Europe and the United States are expected to vote against the resolution, a stance which Ghana has strongly criticized.
It is unfortunate that our friends in the EU and the US have served notice that they will not be voting for this resolution. But the good news is that we are far more than them. And we want to be on the side of justice, on the right side of history, and we want healing and closure in a way that is dignified.
What does the resolution demand? The proposals calls for formal acknowledgement of the transatlantic slave trade as a crime against humanity, official apologies and financial reparations, citing the enduring economic and social consequences of slavery. Why is Ghana leading this campaign? Ghana is home to several historic slave forts and has positioned itself as a central voice for accountability and historical justice. The African Union has also extended its reparations agenda through 2036, further elevating Ghana's leadership role.
All right, guys. So this is them at the meeting, sending all kind of money to who knows who. Y'all know how they do. They quick to send some money to another country. But this them sitting down. They go to one who she in something right now for about $5 million. They saying that she got. She dealing with a case. There go Yvette Clark. She probably funneling money to the Congressional Caribbean Caucus. And you know how she do. And they not speaking on the reparations for us, but they got, they can go sit down and have talks with Ghana and other countries, about that, they plan on supporting their reparations. These guys are all sellouts. She got a trial coming up for stealing. This is just, this is messed up, man. Samuel coming over here from Ghana. But that's what we fighting right now. Make sure y'all hit that link in the description, man, to sign that petition. That they are, the route they taking with the reparations is definitely no FBA is on board with this. And this is why we see a lot of immigrants coming over here getting into power so they could make moves like this. So let me know what y'all think about this, man, in the comment section. Yes, we do go live Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And yeah, make sure y'all push me on the algorithm, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Man, we're gonna continue pushing on the CBC, man. We see that they just doing whatever they want to do. So make sure y'all stay tapped in. Hit that notification bell so y'all can check out every time that a video pop up. I know sometimes they don't be sending it to y'all, but we just trying to do the best we can, making sure everybody's signed up. But I'll catch y'all in the next video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love.
A community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.